Hello and welcome to the results show for PPW Farewell Woodstock. Don't mind the sniffles and the tears. We're just packing up and moving to our new home in Rockford, Illinois on Broadway Avenue, right down that main road right there. We are very excited to be on the move, but before we can get our first show underway over in Rockford, we did have to say goodbye to Woodstock. I'm Dirty Dave here going through all the results from this final taping at the Woodstock location. We had an incredible night with a ton of fan support. We could not thank you all enough for coming out to Woodstock. If you couldn't come out to Woodstock last week or in previous weeks, but you can come out to Rockford now, go on to all of our social media, to Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, X/Twitter, TikTok. Go to our website, ppwlive.com, to take a look at all of the great action from those previous shows, as well as all the information for our new shows as we get ready for Hello Rockford, the first taping at the new location. We had really an incredible show, as mentioned, with some effects for future tapings, so definitely wanted to discuss those. And we start off with the King of the Iron Man, Rockstar Rosie, taking on Dayton Perilli in singles non-title action. This was a victory for Rockstar Rosie, but a very good back-and-forth affair. Dayton Perilli really had a good showing, considering the fact he was going up against one of the champions in PPW. Rosie did get the victory, rolled him up and got the W, the 1-2-3 with both shoulders on the mat. Rosie continuing his hot streak. He's been on fire. He's going to walk into Rockford as the King of the Iron Man. And, somebody wearing not only the gold, but the crown every so often. And he'll be walking out, strumming that title belt as he likes to do in our first show in Rockford coming up this weekend, Saturday. That's going to be the 28th of October for that show. Of course, you get all the tickets on ppwlive.com for that one. If you do want to see Rockstar Rosie this weekend, you will also get to see a great match, the third encounter between Jesse Danger and El Guerrero Jose Acosta. Jesse Danger picked up the victory over Jose this week in a 25-minute classic. Of course, last week it took 20 minutes for a time limit draw, extended to 30 minutes at Farewell Woodstock, and this taping did give us a winner. Jesse Danger is the new number one contender for the PPW Heavyweight Championship. He's going to get his opportunity in a 2 out of 3 falls match at Hello Rockford. The first show's main event has been decided. That is right. It is going to be Jesse Danger and Jose Acosta going at it for the PPW Heavyweight Championship. These two men really put their bodies on the line in this one. This was a match where, for a lot of it, Jose was in control, but you know how Jesse Danger is. And if you don't know how he is, you need to get out to Rockford to see, because he is a specimen in that ring. He is somebody who, at any moment's notice, can all of a sudden hit a huge move, completely change the tides of the match. He did that on the champion on this night and walked away holding that number one contendership, looking to go to Rockford and take the belt in our first taping out there. We got a triple threat match for the Challenge Pro Championship. The champion, the relentless Jay Leon, he walked in against two competitors. It was two men who have history and beef with one another. It was Humek and Sensei, and this one was another great match. There was a bit of confusion at one point. Jay Leon and Sensei both eliminated Humek to the outside over the top rope with the Challenge Pro rules, leaving just those two in the confusion. Jay Leon, the champion, got Sensei over the top rope himself, picked up the win to retain the Challenge Pro Championship. He, just like Rockstar Rosie, will walk into Rockford as the Challenge Pro champion. He will have gold around his waist at the first set of tapings after a big win over two former PPW heavyweight champions. And the final matchup of the night had a little bit of a build up to it. You see, Rockin' Randy, the man in charge of the PPW Academy and all the tapings, was out in the ring talking about our time in Woodstock, giving a heartfelt, sentimental message to the crowd. When who else but Matty Ice, Matt Vine, walks out. Not to fight. Randy was kind of worried that he was going to get himself a little bit of a butt kicking, but ultimately ended up being that Matty Ice just wanted to come in and kind of give his last words for Woodstock as well. Spoke about his time with PPW training and becoming the wrestler he is now. Of course, the reality of wrestling, heavyweight champion. He came out, mentioned all the great moments, which led to the king. The former king, the Science, Marcus the Science Smith, walking out complaining about his lack of moments against Matty Ice in the past. Marcus the Science Smith came out, and we thought we were going to have Marcus versus Matt, but ultimately Marcus sent his protege, his pupil, Zero Gold, out to the ring, into the ring with Matty Ice, and we had an all-time record, a 6-second match. Matty Ice threw Zero Gold to the ground, got the win, and just in time to save Matty Ice from the Science class were the Sons of Thunder, Badass Brandon Campbell, and Heavy Metal Jake Hazard. These two men came out as they were the number one contenders for the tag team championships, and they saved the day for Matty Ice, which led to the final bout of the night, the main event in our farewell to Woodstock. The Sons of Thunder and the Science Class 2-on-2 for the PPW Tag Team Championships. And we had ourselves an absolute barn burner in this one. These two teams put everything on the line against one another. We know the history they have. These two squadrons hate each other. They're always ready to go to battle, always ready to go to war against one another. After a long, hard-hitting affair, we got to the climax of the match, the final spot of the night, and it was a roll-up victory for the Science Class, who hold on to their tag team championships. It was Mickey Sin and Marcus the Science Smith himself defeating the Sons of Thunder to retain, and they as well will keep their titles as we head to our new home. Of course, you need to be at these new shows at this new home, 3839 Broadway out in Rockford, Illinois. Come on out. Our first show is Saturday. We'll be there every Saturday from there on out. Friday F and Frenzy will be happening there. And if you want to come train with the PPW Academy, let's say Rockford just makes more sense for you, don't forget, you can reach out and join the Academy, and you yourself can hear your name called by myself, Dirty Dave, at a results show in the future. But for now, we do just want to say thank you to all the fans in Woodstock. Thank you for coming out and showing support over the years. And Rockford, we will see you soon. Y'all have a good night. We look forward to seeing y'all when we do.